if you're a true wrestling fan, you should know all about history of professional wrestling. Pallbearer, caskets. Some kind of relationship there, huh? That is my specialty, the casket match. And my man, Sean Ricker, next week will step into the ring with that has-been Brian Cage, who used to be part of our team. He isn't anymore, so it's time to bury him. And there's no better place to bury him but in a casket. Oh, yes.
From the entertainment capital of the world comes Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. This week you'll see Stu Stone making his return after his battle with Terex. Newcomer Blake Fox. In tag team action, Anchors Away takes on Los Banditos. And in your main event, the main event, Tim Thatcher takes on Ryan Taylor. All of that and so much more on tonight's Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
Jones and Ryan Stone, Anchors Away!
Well, when we talked about the issues in the past between Anchors Away and Los Banditos, we said this means war.
By Sylvia at a combined weight of 420 pounds, the team of Tito Escondido and Rico Dynamite. They are Los Banditos.
Well, TK, Los Banditos accompanied by the vivacious Sylvia out to the ring here, and you're right, this is going to be a war. Last time we saw these two tag teams, they were out in the parking lot brawling. I don't even know if a ring can contain these four, excuse me.
Now, what a brawl that was out back. But reliving some of the history prior to that, really remember what started all this, the backstage attack, then the 2-on-1 beatdown, then Anchors Away. Came back, fired back on him, and now we've got the makings of an all-out war. And good luck to the official trying to maintain any kind of order in this one.
Well, this thing has definitely been building, and referee Jay Stone, I don't envy him, TK.
No, not at all. I mean, this might turn into a tornado tag in an instant.
It might become a little relaxed rules, right?
Yeah. Oh, look out here.
Ryan Stone charges.
Here comes Jones.
Oh.
Both these teams so effective. Oh, big cannonball in the corner. So effective when it comes to the double teaming. I'll tell you one thing you can expect from this matchup. It is going to be extremely physical.
Both these teams, no love lost. The attack backstage, followed by the 2-on-1 handicap match against David E. Jones. The parking lot brawl. This thing is as personal as it gets. There's no titles here. This is about pride and respect.
And Los Banditos seems to really push that issue of physicality. You'll remember there are many encounters with the Tribe.
I think this might be the most physical team in Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, TK.
It just might be. It might be the most aggressive, the most physical. The champs might have something to say about that, but the tag team division really heating up here on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Little ground and pound there by Escondido.
And Tito Escondido, I don't know about turning his back on Ryan Stone. Not the strategy I'd recommend employing here.
Crowd here in Hollywood mentioning Tito's new hairstyle there. I don't know, he's facing a couple of naval officers. I don't know, that haircut looks pretty regulation right there. Into the cover. Jones in to save the day. It just feels like this match could have just completely exploded at any point.
Well, it does, TK, and this thing it's not going to be pretty. We're not going to see a lot of technical wrestling here. I wouldn't look for many headlocks and drop toe holds and arm bars. I think we're going to see a barroom brawl in the ring, and referee Jay Stone going to do his best he can to keep control of the situation.
Case in point there. Dynamite just raking the face over the top rope now, using his boot to choke. Expect a lot of bending, if not all-out breaking of the rules in this one.
And you know what Los Banditos have to do is earlier Tito Escondido turning his back on Ryan Stone. You know, they can't do that. They have very much angered Anchors Away. You don't want to mess around here. They want to get in. They want to get out.
Big display of power there by Dynamite with the suplex out of the corner there on Stone. Blind tag was made. In comes Escondido. Sentons being served up here. And now a buzzsaw-like kick to the back. They are all over Stone.
Tito Escondido and Enrico Dynamite. You know, it's interesting. You know, you wonder what started this all to begin with. Oh! Almost just like they just wanted to pick a fight with somebody.
Yeah, they're bullies is what it comes down to. And what do you do to bullies? You step up. You stand up, and that's what Anchors Away have done. But can they? Wow, I'll tell you what. Los Banditos really trying to enforce their will here in this matchup. Oh, sit out driver there by Stone. That might have been the last minute desperation there, but it got the job done, and it might open up enough opportunity to get to the corner and make the tag.
Well, Ryan Stone, good opportunity here. And I think when it comes down to TK, when you talk about how this whole thing started, that big tag team gauntlet match, and the Los Banditos being embarrassed by being defeated by Anchors Away. I think they thought they deserved another title shot, and then these two men, the Anchors Away, stole it from them, and that was it. That set them off.
Yeah, spoiled the party, didn't they? Jones in there now.
Thank you, Dan.
He's fresh. Oh, look at this. Look at that. Nice double leg takedown into a slam. And again, the referee did not see the tag, not allowing it. Oh, and that's a big missed call there by the official. That could really impact this matchup.
Well, you know, with the rules being broken left and right. Oh, Sylvia getting involved here. Hey, listen, Jones, you don't put your hands on a lady.
Oh, he walked right into a huge super kick there.
That's right, Tito. That's the way you do it, buddy.
Back inside the ring now.
I think Rico Dynamite looking for that Texas cloverleaf. This is the clothesline there. Ryan Stone, gets caught.
Still trying to maneuver him, get him in position, but Tito now off the top. Look out!
Oh, that's a big elbow drop, TK.
Into the cloverleaf now. No wasted motion. Center of the ring. Nothing. Oh, is he going to tap? You know he doesn't want to. So much pride on the line. Don't do it, but he does.
Your winners, Los Banditos.
Los Banditos with an impressive victory there, TK. Very impressive in this matchup. Anchors Away did not get what they wanted out of this situation.
Yeah, they got to have that sinking feeling, you got to believe, after that loss.
Looks like Grandpa Choco at ringside, perhaps trying to get a word with Los Banditos. This should be interesting.
Tito, Sylvia, come on down here. Well, that was clearly a dominating win over Anchors Away.
Let me tell you something, Toaster Boy. Primeramente,
Hold on! Don't cuss, dog. Don't cuss.
excuse me, I'm not gonna cuss. Ya llegó el rey, los reyes de reyes, los mero meros de Mexico. And tribe, we're back on the hunt. We want those titles, and this time around, we're not stealing them, we're winning them.
Hey, dog. Hey, we've beaten everybody here at Championship Wrestling, but do we get a title shot? No. Because we're not white.
We're not white, that's why we don't get a title shot. This is racism. Los Mexicanos, número uno.
They're not down with the brown, so now we're just gonna have to take it. All right, well, Los Banditos, they are coming for the tribe.
Like to attend a free taping of Championship Wrestling from Hollywood? Then come on down to the Ocean View Pavilion at 575 East Surfside Drive, Port Hueneme, California, 93041, and be a part of the action.
Welcome back, everyone, to Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. The family Stone surrounding the ring. This is the first time we've seen Stu Stone since he was absolutely laid out by Terex.
Listen, TK, I think it's amazing that Stu Stone's even making his way down to the ring after that attack by Terex. Like we said, literally squashed in the ring, but he's a trooper. You can't keep this guy down, can you, TK?
I don't know, he disappeared, and that's fitting because we're all wrapped up with the sunglasses on. The Invisible Man called, he wants his gimmick back.
It'll be interesting to see what Stu Stone has to say here to the fans of Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Almost a state of the family Stone address, you could say.
You could say that. Walking very gingerly here is Stu Stone, feeling the effects.
Stu Stone clearly in a lot of pain, TK.
Well, we're about to join him as soon as he opens his mouth.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention for a moment, I would like to be serious and tell you people something that you need to hear. Things are about to change around here. Because if you think that Brownsville, Texas knew about lawsuits, you don't know anything. Super Jew here is on the case. I am suing every last one of you. Dave Marquez, Ray Nunez at KDOC, Terex. I'll sue you for that fake affliction shirt. I will sue you for your green card, you piece of garbage. I will own this place by the time I'm done suing. Keep chanting, you're all getting sued, you piece of garbage. And if you guys here think that you're off the hook, I'll tell you what. I am ashamed to call you guys my family. You don't work for yourselves. You work for me. What happened to me is as much your fault as it is these idiots' fault. Cedric, you lost a dance-off to a fat diabetic? James Morgan, you say you're my best friend? That's what you let happen to your best friend? Do you even want to be my friend? You! How do you not have back problems? Morty, what do you have to say for yourself?
Shut up, Morty.
Pick those up. Pick those up. Oh, Watts, you think it's funny, Watts? Is it funny, Watts? Is this funny? You think that's funny, little man? It is your fault more than anybody else that this happened to me. So I'll tell you what's going to happen. And I'll tell all of you what's going to happen. Over the next few weeks, If you want to be a part of my family, you're going to have to earn it. Each of you is going to have to compete against an opponent of my choosing. If you win, you're in. And it all leads up to episode 100. Mr. Watts, if you lose your match, you, sir, are fired. Now, all of you, except for Sid, get out of my ring right now. Cedric, if you want to be a part of my family, you will have to defeat the man that is coming out right now. Best of luck, Cedric.
You can catch all of wrestling's biggest stars on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
And you can put a $sign on that.
Tune in and stay up to date on all the latest stories and action on America's fastest growing wrestling program.
Get ready for the fight of your life.
Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Check your local listings for time and channel or catch us online on Fight TV.
Don't you Stu Stone me! All right, Resnick, you are sued. Todd Kenley, I will sue you. Every single last one of you around here is sued. The guy that's ringing the bell, he's sued as well if he rings that damn bell right now. Lawsuit right there, right there. I will own this damn company by the time I'm done suing everybody.
Listen, Stu, I understand if you want to sue TK, but I can't imagine you want to sue me.
I will sue you. You will not be doing any more boot camps. You're going to have boots up your ass by the time my lawyer, the Super Jew, is done with you.
All right, talk about frivolous lawsuits, but what's up with this tough love you're showing the family Stone, putting them to the test?
I blame you, Todd Kenley, for what happened to me. I blame these people for chanting moonsault to that fat pig Terex. These guys let me down. They want to be in a family. A family is about trust. You have to be able to trust people. I can't trust these clowns. They need to earn their trust. Cedric needs to beat the Manimal. Next week, Morgan, he's going to have to win. And on episode 100, boys, it's all on the line for Watts. If Watts lets me down again, his ass is fired.
All right, well, just to reiterate then, if Cedric cannot defeat the Manimal, he's out?
He's out of the family. That's it for Ced.
All right, a lot of pressure.
Can't even breathe.
The Manimal, got to ask, you think he is even 100%? That recent attack that when he had to face
this broadcast booth
Othello
has not been at 100% since I left, since I got injured, since I've been practically crippled. I can't even speak. I had a colostomy in the hospital. I didn't even need one.
That is pretty crappy. Now, I'll tell you, Stu, don't pull something over there. Oh, taking a bite out of crime here is the Manimal.
A lot of pressure here on Cedric the Hitman. I mean, we've heard it. Ladies and gentlemen, if Cedric the Hitman loses this matchup, he is out of the Family Stone final.
In Canada, he is out of the Family Stone.
Well, let me ask you this. If you do start losing members, if they're defeated, you got to go to the bullpen. Have you been scouting potential new members?
I don't need to scout. I'm in the, look at this idiot, the Manimal. Come on, Ced, you're embarrassing yourself. You're embarrassing yourself. You're embarrassing yourself. You're embarrassing yourself. Get in there and earn my love. Okay, I'm sorry.
All right, when he was getting bit there, if he had moved his feet that quick in the dance contest, maybe he would have beat Biggie Biggs.
I don't want to hear from you, Kenley. Listen, it's tough love time. The time for being Mr. Nice Guy, Mr. Funny Guy, that's over. I mean business. I'm taking over this whole damn place. And if you don't believe me, I don't even know what to say for you two. You still want jobs? You better start kissing ass.
Cedric in to break the count. I don't think he knows what to make of the Manimal here. Again, always so tough to compete against this wild man. Trying to single leg pick here, but Manimal, talk about, thought he was going to bring him in the hard way, but no. Counter there by Cedric, using the shoulders. Again, the pressure here, his job in the Family Stone on the line. Can he get him over here?
Cedric trying to pull down with all his might. Oh! Looking for that sunset flip, but ducked the splash by Manimal. Now Cedric trying to go for the cover here.
I don't know know what's scarier, the thought of him losing his job for Cedric, or that
By the
view
way,
that he just had a second
As
ago?
you were saying earlier, I am in the incoming call business. My phone is constantly ringing off the hook with all kinds of guys in the back asking, begging, pleading to be a part of the family stone. So listen, for every Cedric, there's 20 other guys waiting to take his spot. Same thing goes for you idiots that color commentator and you call yourself a play-by-play Kenley. You call yourself a friend. This is the second time you've let me down, Kenley. I'm not forgetting 2 years ago either, all right? I'm no historian, but that's 2 strikes, Kenley.
I think I've built up some credit. You've let me down every time you've been here in the booth, my
Well, you
friend.
watch
But
your
anyway,
mouth.
that's beside the point. Animal trying to fight back, and Cedric is taking aim. He picked a body part. He was able to start to dismantle the Manimal. You want to get this big 300-pounder off of his vertical base if you can.
Well, Cedric doing whatever he can do. Look at that high elevation back body drop by the Manimal. Cedric's in trouble. His spot in the family stone on the line.
Scoop and a slam there by the Manimal, who's got everything going his way. Your thoughts at this point in the matchup, Stu?
Hashtag angriest Jew in wrestling today right now. Stu Stone, look at this. Come on, Cedric.
Manimal's on a roll, literally into the cover now. Wow, that was close. Cedric so close to being cast out of the family stone.
Tell you what, Cedric better pull out some of those dance moves, maybe the electric slide or something to get out of the way here.
You done with the jokes?
Uh-oh. Oh!
Nobody home on the splash. Nice counter there by, oh, look at this. Roll through, pin attempt. Is he going to get him? Yes!
There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Cedric.
your winner, Cedric.
Cedric saves
Cedric.
his spot.
Cedric saves his spot. Cedric, I love you, buddy. I love you, buddy.
Well, Cedric the Hitman remaining in the family stone. TK, I think it's safe to say that was a tense situation for us here at ringside as well. I don't think I've ever seen Stu Stone like this before, ever.
Absolutely beside himself, but now all smiles. First test for one of his members, and the test passed with flying colors by Cedric the Hitman.
Oh,
Oh,
look
wait
at
a
this.
minute here.
Fresh to death with the attack on the Manimal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Look who's there, TK.
Oh, it's
Who is it?
Othello.
Who is it?
This man casts a large shadow.
And look, he just stalks. He just saunters to the ring so slowly.
This does not bode well.
This
for the
menacing
not
individual.
Again. This is what he did to the hobo. This is what he did to his partner. He's got him opened up. Heart punch. Manimal flying all the way out of the ring from the impact of that devastating move that has been banned many times in professional wrestling, and we haven't seen it in years.
I will echo your sentiments from the last time we saw this man, TK. Who on earth can stop Othello?
Apparently, the powers that be heard Tyler Cintron's warning that he was going to create his own opportunity. They heard it so well that they didn't even invite him to the most recent Championship Wrestling from Hollywood television taping. You don't bench your best player. The Lakers don't bench Kobe Bryant. So let me tell you this, invitation or no invitation, Tyler Cintron is going to create his own opportunity, because it's only a matter of time before I have gold around my waist and my name on the marquee.
Like to attend a free taping of Championship Wrestling from Hollywood? Then come on down to the Ocean View Pavilion at 575 East Surfside Drive, Port Hueneme, California, 93041, and be a part of the action.
Entering the ring area, hailing from the year 3012, weighing in at 185 pounds, Blake, 30th Century Fox.
Well, TK, this is that masked man we saw previously who saved the day for Shelly Martinez and stopped Andrew
His opponent
Hellman.
already in the ring, hailing from Puerto Rico, weighing in at 212 pounds, Steve Boricua Payne.
Steve Payne going to be the opposition for Blake, 30th Century Fox.
Well, you know what, TK, from what I understand, this man, from what I understand, I talked to him. I haven't been getting much information except that he apparently is from the future.
All right, well, Apparently he was sent back from the future like the Terminator to save Shelly Martinez. And we'll see, don't know what to expect out of Blake Fox, but some nice moves there. Maybe he's from the future because he's one step ahead of Steve Payne thus far.
Very agile individual. Our first chance, of course, to see Blake Fox in action here on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
You know, he saved the day against Shelly Martinez, or for Shelly Martinez. You think he's, I don't know, perhaps here to do away with the evildoers of Championship Wrestling from Hollywood?
Are you serious, TK? Really? Really?
I don't know. He's just kind of got that, that look. Just saying. Can all use a superhero.
Well, like I said, I wasn't really able to get much information out of him.
That great power does come with great responsibility, though. But tilt-a-whirl backbreaker there by Payne, who doesn't seem phased thus far by Blake Fox. Payne's got his game face on. He's all business in there. He's going to get physical. He wants to make this debut one to forget for Fox.
Now Blake Fox getting hammered in the corner. And again, it'll be interesting to see, what this man is made of. We know he was here, saving Shelly Martinez. You got to wonder if Andrew Hellman's gonna find his way into this situation. Last time we saw him, he wanted to know where this man was and who he was.
Oh, last time, yeah, we saw Hellman cost himself another victory by applying that submission hold after the matchup was already over. But he was absolutely consumed with finding Blake Fox. So he's got to be looking on.
Oh, into the corner. Steve Payne just leveling Blake Fox there.
Gotta tell you, I've been impressed with Payne thus far in this matchup.
Yeah, Steve Payne, he could be a spoiler here. The debut of Blake Fox, he could definitely put an end to the momentum that this young man has.
Whole lot of velocity and leverage with that Irish whip into the corner, which saw Fox just crumble back down to the canvas. Uh-oh, Payne stepping through here. Competitor from Puerto Rico thinking surfboard. Gets him up. He's got to watch that his own shoulders aren't down. The referee in there checking on it, and they are. And he rolls him right back down to the mat.
Steve Payne with that surfboard maneuver. Blake Fox now finding his way out of it, but Steve Payne, earlier we said that Blake Fox was a step ahead of Steve Payne, but right now Steve Payne is seemingly a step ahead of Blake Fox. Look at that.
Release German suplex. Launches him there, and now Payne into the cover. Long 2 count there, and Payne has really dictated the pace in the last few minutes. He's slowed it down. He's gone high impact, physical, and he's kept Blake Fox close.
You got to think Andrew Hellman, if he's looking on, he's loving this.
Yeah, it would be a good scouting session for Hellman because Payne kind of a similar offense to Hellman.
Oh! Big suplex by Blake Fox, and now this is Blake Fox's chance to get back in control of the situation. Maybe see more of that high-octane offense we saw earlier, TK.
Maybe showed that he has some power, though, with the suplex. And a RoboCop chant. I don't think Blake Fox will be saying thank you for your cooperation because Payne certainly hasn't cooperated. He has been bringing the fight to Fox, but Fox there, nice leg Larry into the cover, counted 2. So competitive one-on-one action here. Nice matchup for both men.
Yeah, Steve Payne again making an impressive debut himself here on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, but Blake Fox now in the corner. Big boot on Payne. Now Fox, what's he gonna do here? Up and over, some interesting offense from Blake Fox.
Fox is elusive, like he's teleporting or something here. Look at that. Whoa! Springboard into a spinning neck breaker. And that's gonna do it. And Shelly Martinez now makes her way out.
Blake, 30th Century Fox.
Shelly Martinez out here to cheer on, you could say, her hero, the man who saved her. Look at that, the thumbs up from Blake Fox.
That's right. Oh my gosh!
Hellman,
he just ran her over.
What in the world? Martinez as he ran to the ring. This guy's a thug, TK.
Unbelievable. And blindsided her at that.
Oh, misses the clothesline. Here comes Blake Fox.
Oh, Fox with a big haymaker right hand. Oh, Hellman, you got to be careful. This guy's going to just absolutely come out of his skin here.
He is a loose cannon, TK. He's out of control. He's a wild man.
That's for sure. Get him away from us, please. I still cannot believe what I saw. Completely just ran her over on his way to get his hands on Fox. But Fox, to the victor goes the spoils, again comes to the aid of Shelly Martinez.
All right, tonight, Timothy Thatcher, you're going up against Ryan Taylor, and let me tell you, Ryan Taylor is looking for revenge after what you did to him.
He's looking for revenge. The Muppet wants revenge. How sweet. It's a tough road to hoe for you, Mr. Taylor. Good luck to you, mate. Because more than likely what's going to happen is you're just going to get your arm broken again. I don't think he has much of a chance.
All right, Timothy Thatcher looking to break Ryan Taylor's arm tonight.
You can catch all of wrestling's biggest stars on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
And you can put a $sign on that.
Tune in and stay up to date on all the latest stories and action on America's fastest growing wrestling program.
Get ready for the fight of your life.
Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Check your local listings for time and channel or catch us online on Fight TV.
First, hailing from Rampton, England, weighing in at 16 stones, this is Timothy Thatcher.
Main event time here on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Again, Todd Kennelly, Jeff Resnick with the call of the action. Here we see Timothy Thatcher, and in tonight's main event, a chance to settle some unfinished business for his opponent, Ryan Taylor.
Ryan Taylor on the receiving end of the attack by Thatcher previously, and now looking to, I guess you're right, settle the score. Gain the victory over Timothy Thatcher, but that'll be easier said than done.
Ryan Taylor!
Ryan Taylor, the winner of the PP3 tournament, and he cemented that with that incredible win in the last man standing match against Sean Ricker, one of the greatest matches we ever saw in this program.
That's right, TK, and this man now can call his shot. He has a title shot at any title here in Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, whenever he wants it.
That's one thing to say. You're the #1 contender for the tag team titles, the TV title, the heavyweight title. This guy, he's the #1 contender for all titles. The ball is in his court. Just a matter of when he's going to pull the trigger.
Well, perhaps looking to get Thatcher off his back, so to speak, before he moves on and goes for championship glory, TK. When you talk about technical wrestling, you talk about hold to hold, chain wrestling. These two are masters, TK, masters.
I mean, you think of their striking ability as well, the lethal kicking ability of Taylor, who pulls guard there, goes into a body lock in the corner, but also the European uppercuts of Thatcher can knock you into next week.
This is the perfect circle versus the Thatcher stretch, the submission maneuver versus the versus that knockout maneuver of Ryan Taylor's. Although, you know, Ryan Taylor very well versed in submission wrestling. He can win matches in many different ways, not just that perfect circle.
He can indeed. And again, you're going to see some of that hold-to-hold wrestling here by Thatcher. No wasted motion. I mean, this guy really has efficiency in spades in there, but to relive some of the history, after that challenge for the last man standing match was made, Thatcher on the attack, and Percy Pringle opened up a pocketbook to pay for that attack.
Well, Percy Pringle definitely been opening up the pocketbook for a lot of individuals lately, creating a bounty situation here in Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. He's seen fit to have others get the job done for him. Thatcher being one of them.
Paying big bucks to try and take out Brian Cage as well. as Ryan Taylor. As these two competitors back to square one in our main event here. Neither man able to get a decisive advantage thus far. Here you see some of those body kicks, of course, leg kicks, upstairs, downstairs there by Taylor.
Of course, the Thatcher stretch puts a lot of pressure on the neck and the shoulder area, so you can expect Timothy Thatcher to have that as his main strategy. He, like we said, doesn't waste a lot of motion, goes for the win, goes for that submission maneuver. Taylor with a cover there. Now look how Thatcher positioned himself back behind Taylor, and now again has him in that submission hold right here.
Thatcher with the knee on the back of the head, allowing him to get more leverage on the arm and leg. Thatcher really, when it comes to transitions like that, Thatcher makes it look easy. It looks almost effortless the way he can transition and put his opponent in a bad situation in that ring.
It is, TK. He makes it look, it's so smooth how he moves in that ring. And look at this now, leveraging Taylor down. And Taylor getting out of it, but let me tell you, when Thatcher has him positioned like that, it is incredibly hard to just get back up to a vertical base, TK. So much pressure being applied to so many different areas of your body, you can't just get up. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, not only that, the pressure being put on, but the deceptive power, though, as well at Thatcher. He's a big man, and he can use his body weight.
I mean, you look at the pecs, you look at the traps of Thatcher. He is put together, spends a lot of time in the gym. A very well-conditioned athlete. In fact, one of the better conditioned athletes here in Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, without a doubt.
Yeah, for the Brit, tea time is a whole nother meaning. It's tea for training, and he does a whole lot of it.
He does.
Nice takedown there, though, by Taylor, who takes over the dominant position here on the mat. You talked about Taylor's grappling ability, and he's demonstrating it now, Jeff.
Ryan Taylor has control of Thatcher right now, but again, with both these men so well-versed in hold to hold, they're very well-versed in counter holds. They know how to get out of each situation.
Impressive there how he was able to hop over to the other side of Thatcher's body.
Look at that, like I said, knows how to get out. These guys are like an encyclopedia of wrestling maneuvers, TK. That's what they are.
Really are. Hold, counter, hold. Taylor able to block here. Now quick strikes, open hand, palm strikes here. It's going to keep him off balance. Speaking of Thatcher, look at this. The two men facing each other and striking. Have you ever seen anything like this?
Never in my life, TK. And let's listen to the fans applauding the great wrestling maneuvers they're seeing.
And out of that, somehow Taylor comes up with a full mount and scores with some ground and pound.
I think he's looking for the armbar right here.
He is now transitioning, yes, striking now, trying to unclasp the hands here of Thatcher. That was awesome.
And for Thatcher, it's all about getting his leverage back over Taylor and not letting go of those hands.
Taylor leapfrogs, rear waist lock though, standing switch now. Taylor out the back door, but the striking comes into play for Thatcher as well. You got to be leery of it. Oh, look at Taylor go. So fast now, a pin attempt the other way with the crucifix.
Taylor had that hammer lock now into a pinning combination. And now Taylor gets the arm. Luckily for Thatcher, he's in the ropes. You know, you get that arm, give him a couple seconds. Timothy Thatcher could easily tap out. That is a painful maneuver, TK.
Really is.
Like to attend a free taping of Championship Wrestling from Hollywood? Then come on down to the Ocean View Pavilion at 575 East Surfside Drive, Port Hueneme, California, 93041, and be a part of the action.
Now, Timothy Thatcher definitely got out in the nick of time in that situation.
Are you surprised how fundamental Taylor is keeping this? Is he kind of more wrestling Thatcher's match? Is he playing into his style?
You know, I'm not very surprised by what we're seeing from Taylor. You know, when we saw Taylor take on Scorpio Sky in that great TV title match, this was the kind of action that we saw from Ryan Taylor. So I know he can do this. Oh, you know, we saw him in a brawl with Sean Ricker, and now in this technical wrestling match. That's what makes Ryan Taylor so great.
Taylor hit the post heavy there. Look at this. Arm breaker.
The Thatcher stretch might be looming, TK.
And you remember, again, there's no way that Taylor can even be the same after that last man standing match. Here was again the cover again by Thatcher. Do you think his body's still got to be feeling the effects of that?
That was the type of match that will take years off the careers of a wrestler, without a doubt.
And it was an amazingly wrestled match and hard-fought match by Taylor. But if Cage had not come in with that huge chair shot, Ricker maybe would have won that match. He had hit the gravy train off the second rope. You know, I mean, who knows?
Thatcher with the cover there, only a 2 count. Listen, I don't want to take away anything from Ryan Taylor, but you know what a big fan I am of the big bad gravy daddy, Sean Ricker. And, you know, I'm going to give the credit. You know, but listen, Ryan Taylor gave it his all. That was an evenly wrestled match, hard fought as you can get. But at the end of that match, it was Brian Cage who was the great equalizer in that situation.
It really was. And now that, again, I think that Taylor, before going on and choosing what title he's going to compete for, he sees this as unfinished business that he wants to take care of. But let's play devil's advocate. If he loses here to Thatcher, how does that affect his confidence going into a potential title match?
Well, it definitely hurts his momentum. You know, going into a title match after taking a loss like that, and what's already been a very hard-fought match, you got to think he's not going to be feeling as good about his chances.
And here we go. Now the striking. They went hold for hold. They battled on the mat, and now it looks like the dial is going to be turned up on the intensity here as they're going to now see who can outstrike one another. That's pretty much a pick 'em, Jeff.
Oh, yeah, that's right, TK. The striking game coming into play now, trading European uppercuts. Uh-oh, now some open hand palm strikes.
Wow, there's going to be more open hand slaps than a Three Stooges episode there, I think.
Watch out, oh. This is the kick. Oh!
If the first one don't get you, the next one will. Knockout shot, that could do it. Oh, that was close.
I was ready to say goodnight Thatcher after that shot.
He didn't get him. The bell didn't ring, but I think that he certainly rang Thatcher's bell with that strike.
Very, very well said, TK. Looking for the perfect circle now. Thatcher reverses, looking for a backslide maybe.
Like a home run hitter calling his shot, but maybe he shouldn't have tipped his hand there because Thatcher blocked it, but another series of kicks as Thatcher just crumbles to the canvas.
Now Taylor with the cover. Only a two-way. Thatcher's hooking him for the stretch.
Uh-oh. Just like he was laying in wait there. And he's got to look at the body positioning. Taylor nowhere near the ropes. Thatcher has him right where he wants him here, Jeff.
Ryan Taylor is in trouble, TK. He's in the Thatcher stretch in the middle of the ring.
And you remember, hit the rewind button. Taylor hit that post earlier. So adding a whole lot of effect to this.
That shoulder has been softened up.
Taylor getting closer. If he can just reach out with that right arm, he might be able to reach the rope, but oh, what a reversal here!
A Thatcher stretch of his own. Looking to finish off Timothy Thatcher with his own hold.
You mentioned that he's got submission ability. What better way to counter a hold than to reverse it into the very same? Now rolls back. Oh, he's got Thatcher right in the center of the ring. Thatcher was close. Taylor knew it, and he got him right back into a position. He tapped!
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match as a result of a submission, Ryan Taylor!
Ryan Taylor showing great resourcefulness there. We talked about how these guys can write an encyclopedia about wrestling holds and counter holds. That's what we saw the whole match, incredible wrestling, and in the end it came down to a counter hold. When Ryan Taylor was able to counter the Thatcher stretch into a Thatcher stretch of his own, rolled it through, got the tap out from Thatcher, and I'll tell you what, TK, he got Thatcher off his back, and now Taylor is gunning for a championship here in Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
Now the door is wide open. And during the match, I said, was he playing into his game? Well, how about that? He beat Thatcher at his own game.
Hi, friends. I'm Gentleman Jervis. This is Little Lord Booblesnoot. And this is Thomas. You're watching Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. Don't forget to like, comment,
and subscribe.
What do you think, Lord Booblesnoot? All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. We love you.